Hey everybody, welcome back to Kimberly's Kitchen. So tonight we're going to be cooking up zucchini and pork sausage panini, Kimberly's way. It is an EveryPlate edition. I'm just going to doctor it up a little bit to make it Kimberly style. So I'll bring you back when I get everything going. Everything that they provided is everything that I need. The only thing they didn't provide is the things that I'm going to be adding. So they did provide the sweet Italian pork sausage right there, a big old zucchini, a bag of panini, Philadelphia cheese, tomato paste. We have a mushroom base here, an onion. Then I'm going to provide salt and pepper. I'm going to fry my pork sausage in a little bit of ghee, not a lot. And I'm adding a little bit of dried garlic from the Mennonite store. And also I'm going to throw in some spinach. Why spinach? Because I can. Kimberly's way, remember? It calls for thinly sliced zucchini. So I went ahead and peeled my zucchini, and then I've cut it into slices like this. And I'm gonna cheat, I'm not gonna cut them. I'm actually gonna put them on my little dicer. That's a little too long, so. See how nice and easy that is? It also calls for a small onion, which is provided. I've already peeled mine, sliced it in half, and now I'm just going to dice it up. How do y'all dice your onions? Do y'all do this? I'm always afraid I'm gonna cut my finger off because I'm so clumsy. I should have just put it in my little chopper, but anywho. So we're just gonna dice that onion up. You can dice it as small as you want it, or you can have bigger chunks. That's totally up to you, the way you prefer it. I guess it really depends on how well you like onions. Okay, so there's our onion. This is a very strong onion. It's making my eyes water. So I had to go under the cold water for a minute to kind of take some of that wateriness away from my eyes. Who's heard of that? When you're dicing up a hot onion and your eyes start watering, turn on the cold water and chop it there. Has anybody heard of that? If you have, or if you have not, put it in comments and let me know your thoughts. Now it's telling me to add my zucchini. It said to add it to drizzled hot oil. I used just a smidgen of the ghee, just a wee little bit. So it's gotten a little bit hot. It says to add my zucchini, which I already used my chopper and had those ready. And it also says to add the onion. So there's my zucchini and my onion. And we're just gonna stir that a bit. And you can hear that sizzle, sounds good. So we're gonna stir it and let it fry here until it has a nice tenderness about it and a little bit of brownness maybe, but anywho, we'll do that. I'm gonna add salt. Add as much or as little salt as you would like. I'm going to add pepper. Again, as much or as little as you would like. We happen to like pepper around here, so I tend to use quite a bit. Okay, I think that's sufficient. And I'm going to add, I said that I was going to use garlic powder from the Mennonites. So I'm just going to do a smidgen of garlic powder, maybe 2 smidgens. That's what I call smidgens, 2 pinches. Like I said, you do you. If you like more or less, And I'm also going to add some pepper flakes just because I want to. It doesn't call for it, but hey, we like a little heat in this house. When it comes to food, that is. When it comes to the AC, it's 68 year round. Sometimes 65. Just depends on what kind of a mood I'm in. So I'm just going to give that a little mixy mix. Just to kind of mix it all up there. And oh yes, it's very fragrant here. I wish we had smell-a-tube. YouTube smell-a-tube, you get it? Yeah. I'm not very good at jokes, but anywho. So we're gonna let that keep going for just a short time and I'll be back. While this is cooking, I told you guys I was gonna do this my way. So I'm adding spinach because I love spinach and spinach is healthy and I'm supposed to be keeping everything healthier. I don't always do a good job at that, you guys know. But yeah, I'm probably going to add about a cupful or so of spinach. And let that cook down as well. And I have a little something else up my sleeve. I'll bring you back in a minute. It's time to use our sweet Italian sausage to fry it up. And we're just going to put that in the same pan that we cooked our onions and zucchini and spinach in. Now remember I said I had a little something up my sleeve because, you know, I said again, I do things my way. This is Kimberly's way. So I've decided, since I tried these on my little short video the other day with cottage cheese and mustard, I still have some here. So I bought some more actually because they're pretty darn good. So the chicken and apple sausage, I've decided to add one of these. This is how they look when you buy them. And I just took my chopper and chopped it up finely in there. And I'm going to add it in with my sausage. So I'm going to add a little bit of chicken and apple sausage to my sweet Italian sausage for this panini dish. And like I said, you do you. If you don't like the chicken sausage, you don't like combining things, that's totally up to you. But you know, hey, I like to mix and match and just give things a try. And this will be a first for me, so we'll see how it turns out. It's time to add our zucchini, onion, and spinach to the sausage and chicken apple sausage mixture. Just like so. Just kind of give it a mixy mix. Get that well blended. That's going to be yummy. It's time to add our tomato paste. So we're just going to squeeze it out. Let me know in comments what you're thinking so far. Have any of you used EveryPlate or any type of food service like this that provides you your meals and you just cook them up yourself? Do you like these kind of videos? Let me know that in comments below. Do you like me doing the EveryPlate, or do you even like cooking videos? I don't know. I think you do because I get several people on there liking and making comments, and thank you. I've had new subscribers. Thank you very much off of these. So anyway, it says to take the tomato paste and to mix it in really well until everything is nicely coated. So that's what we're doing. Oops, I told y'all I was a messy cook. It just went flying out of the pan. So once we do this, it says to remove from heat. It told me to reserve, I say it. The directions told me to reserve about a half a cup of that pasta water. So I did do that. And it also said to add about a 1/4 cup of milk. So this is nicely mixed. So I think we're going to remove it from the heat. And I'll bring you back with the rest of the ingredients. We're adding our mushroom stock concentrate. Just like so. Just squeeze it. And I like to get every last bit of it out of there as much as I can. So Okay. Now our cream cheese, and they did provide me with Philadelphia cream cheese, which is my favorite, of course. It's not low fat, but I very rarely pick that up anyway, even though I should. I don't. So there's our cream cheese. And we're just gonna mix this up really nice. And while I'm doing that, I'm also gonna add just a little bit. Now this is the milk and the pasta water combined. So I'm gonna pour that in there as I make a mess. I'm gonna try to clean this up as I go, so it's not too much left over. Okay, so I'm gonna get this mixed up good, and I'll bring you back when the noodles are ready to go in. I brought my water to a rolling boil, and I've added my panini noodles, so they're cooking. They're gonna cook for about 9 to 11 minutes, so we'll let those boil. Okay, the directions said to remove it from the heat, but like I said, I never really follow directions all the time, and this is Kimberly's way, right? So I put it back on the heat just for a second. It's not gonna be there long, but I have everything mixed well. I'm gonna add my pasta, if I can get it, there we go. So we're just gonna add the pasta, like so. It's cooked up perfectly. And I'm gonna mix this in really well. Look at that. Ooh, doesn't that look yummy? Of course, you guys know who's gonna be our final taste tester. And he says he always tells the honest truth. And I think he does. If he doesn't like something, he'll tell me. Hopefully he'll tell y'all too. I don't know. Yeah, I think he will. But anyway, so I decided to add one more step that wasn't listed. Because why? Why not? It's Kimberly's way, right? Okay. So we have that all mixed up well. Yummy. So who would have guessed that I'm going to add mozzarella cheese? Would anybody have guessed I was going to add cheese to this? I bet you would have. If you knew I was going to add cheese as the one extra step, put that in comments. Even if you just had a little bit of a feeling I was going to do that, put it in comments and let me know. Because the more you watch us and watch my videos, you're going to see that I keep telling you, and it's the truth, I'm a cheeseaholic. So I like a lot of cheese. There's never too much cheese. So look at that, y'all. It looks so good. I can't wait to try this. I'm going to throw just a few more of these right on top of there. Little pepper flakes. And I guess next thing is the taste test with Charlie. We'll be back. And voila, just like that, dinner is ready. So look at this. You guys, it is delicious looking. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to dig in. But you know who's going to be the final say-so? That's going to be my Charlie. So what we cooked tonight, again, it was EveryPlate zucchini and pork sausage panini, and I did add my own touches because I added spinach, I added cheese, and I also topped it off with some Parmesan cheese to top it. Told you I like cheese. Anywho, let's see if we can get Charlie over here. What do you think?
It looks good.
That look good?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is on a night when I don't have a lot of time to cook. So EveryPlate comes in really good for these nights because it's all right there. You don't have to think about it. It's all measured out for you, unless you just want to add some extra stuff. And I didn't think about that. I just threw it in. So let's see what Charlie thinks. What do you think?
If you would be quiet long enough for me to be able to take a bite and try it.
Is that very nice? Put in comments, y'all. Is that being very nice, him telling me to be quiet? It's all good. I do talk a lot. And I think he's joking. Maybe. Is it good?
Yeah.
Really good?
Yeah, really good.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
All right, let me take a bite too. Can I get a little bite here? Is it hot?
Well, a little bit.
Another. What did you say the other night?
EveryPlate is great.
Another great
Man,
plate
that's
with
good.
EveryPlate. Y'all look at this. Yummy. Try not to drop it, but woo wee. Y'all aren't seeing the good stuff. There it is. Ooh.
I'm not really much of a pasta guy either, but that right there that's really tasty.
That's hot.
It is hot.
But good.
It's good.
Okay. I think that's a wrap for tonight. Again, let me know in comments if you want to see more cooking, more EveryPlate. I do have a couple other things in mind. They're just a little more time consuming, but stay tuned. It's going to be a breakfast thingy, and the other one is a rolly thingy.
I know what this is.
So those are your two hints: a breakfast thingy and a rolly thingy.
Rolling.
And they'll be coming. They're just more time consuming, so I've got to get my days a little more laxed, so I'll have time to do it. But I can't wait to bring them to you because you're going to love them. I promise. You will love them.
I love them. For sure.
My son loves them. They're like special treats. Well, one of them is really special because, anywho, you'll see. But thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for following along. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for subscribing. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share us with all your friends and family. And we love you.
And be sure to check out our cooking at the campground. We got a couple more from this last week when we was at Ken Lake. Got a couple more videos that I'm uploading right now, so they should be available soon. So, yeah. We like to cook here. She loves to cook here, but we love to cook at the campground too.
That's right.
And it's good.
So what do you say?
Huh?
What do you say?
Come go eat with us.
Come on along.